Hey, hey, you guys, I am. Hey, so I am LaToya Coleman, and welcome to my channel. So, you guys, I ain't gonna be picking up no little took me on my cars, but what I would like to talk about is, the power of your belief and how you believe in things. Because I don't know if you guys follow me on YouTube. Hey, but lately I have been talking about me and this guy named Casey Armstrong, who is he works with this podcast, right? I remember when I first got the opportunity to speak on that podcast, I was I don't know, they found me by Yellow Page or whatever they call it. Um they found my information, so they contacted me and asked me did I wanted to come on the thing and speak for like 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. I don't know if y'all know me or not, but I always speak on how I used to have low self-esteem. I really did. I really didn't have too much of no confidence in me. Hey Asia. I didn't have too much confidence, so it was hard for me to get on camera. It was hard for me to stand on stage. It was hard for me to do a lot of things when it involved me speaking, because I was my own worst critic. So when the people reached out to me and it was like, "Well, we want you to be on our podcast," and I was like, "Okay, I'll do it." Got up there for the 5 minutes. I won them over. For 5 minutes, I won them over, and they was like, "Well, do you speak in front of people a lot?" I was like, nah, that's my biggest fear. But before I got on that podcast, I prayed and I was like, Spirit, come on now, because I always be tripping up on my words and shit. You got to come on in and speak through me. I felt like that's what Spirit did. Because for that man to call me back and he was like, man, you scored a 9.4 up out of all that. And you about the only one during this year, because they have over 4 million listeners on their podcast. And he was like, out of all those people, you scored a 9.4. We rarely get that. And I was like, what? He said, you sound like you're a professional. Do you speak in front of people all the time? And I was like, hell no, no. I almost fell out. I really did. But it was the fact that I had to ask God to give me strength to be able to speak in front of those people. And then when he called me back, he said, well, they want you on our show, but you have to pay to get on, get a spot. He said, normally we charge people $2,500 per show, but with you, we're going to charge you five. I said, okay. He said, how many shows do you want to do? I said, well, I can only afford to do three. He said, okay, I'm going to try to hold your spot. If you can't get it, then I'm going to pull, because we got a waiting list. We got a waiting list of over 40 some people that really want to. Ooh, 111, gratitude spirit. He said we got over 40 some people that is on a waiting list that want to be on the show. So if you don't call us back, we're going to go pull from that list. And I said, okay, I'm going to go pray about it first before I decide to jump on the thing. So I remember when I got the phone with him, his spirit was like, go ahead and do it. But I had go think about it for a second. So I had hit up Bella, and I was like, girl, do you gotta pay to get on folks shows and stuff like that? And she was like, don't do it. At first, that's what she was telling me. She was like, you gotta research your stuff before you start doing it, because I told her I didn't know who them people was, but they got a good credential, on their team. So they are all on Apple and on Spotify and all those things. So I was in good hands. So when I actually got on the show, on my first episode, I prayed right before I got up there, and I was like, Spirit, you're going to have to speak through me. You're going to have to speak through me, because at the end of the day, my confidence ain't what it need to be. And I wowed them the first show. Second show I got on with KC. KC is a legend. KC was one of the ones who spoke with Howard Stern and all the other rock stars out there. Yeah. So That was my second show. My second show with KC, he kept calling it the Toya show. He said LaToya show. Yeah, we are on with the LaToya show. I was like, okay, Spirit, I hear you. Something about that when he kept saying it kept ringing in my ear. I said, the Toya show. I said, hey, Spirit, now what you trying to say? We gonna have us a Toya show. So last week was show number 3, and me and Casey, I don't know, it was just somehow our energy, it was mingling together, and that was my last show. So I got in my energy, and I was like, okay, Spirit, I done went through my 3rd show. So what I'm gonna do next? And then I was like, okay, I gotta get in prayer mode because I want to manifest me getting on another show, right? So I was like, okay, Spirit, because he kept saying the Toya show. I really want a Toya show. Y'all, so be trying to get me. I said I really want a Toya show. So this morning, not this morning, but this afternoon, they called me, and I didn't expect this, but I know I was just telling God that I wanted to do another one. I didn't have to pay for another show. She called me. She said, Toy. I said, yes. She said, are you ready to do another show? I said, what? She said, yeah. Are you ready? This was at least 30 to 40 minutes before the show started. And I was like, they didn't tell me I had another show. She said, yeah, they want you on another show. I said, all right. I remember telling my daughter the other day, I said, you think I'm going to get on the show again? And my daughter said, yo, mama, you knocked that out the park the last time. You acting like you a professional. I said, you think I'm going to get a TV show? She said, yeah, you doing an amazing job. I said, all right. So I let it go. My daughter, my oldest daughter, is very powerful. Yo, what's mine is mine. Go. Yes, gratitude, Spirit. I cried. Y'all know I'm a crybaby, but I cried. I cried because God hurt me, because he ain't have to give me no free show. Casey called me at 2. I ran downstairs real quick. I wasn't ready because I was already tired. I didn't know they was going to call me anyway. So I was ready to take me a nap at back 1:30 anyway. And when she told me that, I had to prepare. And I was like, Spirit, with my energy about drained, I don't think I'm ready for it. Spirit said, you got this. Yeah, when I got on that show, I swear nothing else mattered. Nothing else mattered. And it was like me and him stayed on that show just like me and him just talking. We didn't even have a break, you know what I'm saying? Normally you have to have a break of 15, you go on 15, have a couple minutes break, and then you go back on for another 15. But me and Casey talked through the whole motherfucking time, and the only thing he wanted to talk about was the ghost. The ghost. He wanted me to talk about the. He kept saying, "You're a phenomenal woman. It's an experience being in your experience, y'all." He just don't know it. I almost cried when I was on the show with him because I was like, and the only thing I could do is thank God, because I remember when I started the motherfucking journey, the only thing I was trying to do was prove myself to somebody that wouldn't even fucking study me. And it's like God has opened up doors for me. And I'm doing this shit by myself. The only thing I wanted to do was do it for somebody just to prove my point. But I ain't have to do that because the only thing God is doing is proving it to me that I am worthy of all the things that I'm getting at this moment. And I didn't even see it. The only thing I saw myself doing was trying to prove myself to the wrong person. I remember me going on my journey. It was like God kept telling me, like, you trying to prove yourself to the wrong person. I was like, well, I didn't see it like that. All I wanted to do was be seen. I was like, this nigga trying to down talk me, put me down. I say, he gonna see me. He gonna see me. But the thing is, he didn't have to see me. Because the people that need to see me is seeing me. And I remember I took away from myself because I wanted to prove a point. But the only thing I did was prove myself to myself. Because God had a way of showing me who I was. And for me to sit in front of KC and talk to that man, that's a blessing within itself. Because I was trying to get the wrong KC to see me. And that shit, I don't know, because I got a whole group of people. They know y'all. They know my back end. But that was it. The whole point of me going on my twin flame journey. Because I remember when I was sitting there and I said it was something that I had to learn. But I didn't know I had to learn that I had to see me and the power that's within me. I conjured up that show by me just asking God. All I did was just ask God. I was like, God, you gonna give me another show? You know, you done gave me 3, and I want some more. Cause my ultimate goal was to get to 10. My ultimate goal was to make this shit permanent. My ultimate goal was to sit in front of millions, like I said I was. But see, the thing is, I'm just showing me that whatever I said is coming to pass. Cause God did say His prophet's words was gonna come to pass, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So I remember when I got out the show, I had hit up Shay, because she was really the only person I had told that to, because I was just so in awe. I was like, dang, Spirit, you actually doing this thing for me. He is actually making a way for me. He said, keep doing it, Toy. Keep going. Because the only thing you doing is open up doors for people. I was like, man, come on, I'm already tired. But my ultimate is somebody to see me. Didn't even matter. Because I got away. And it's like for me. And even though y'all I done been through some shit. I done been through some stuff. And all I kept doing was trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel. That man told me I was a phenomenal woman. We on the LaToya show. I was like, that man don't start saying that shit. But you know what? We was on the LaToya show. The time flew by so goddamn long, he didn't even know it was my time was already or he was still trying to talk because he was just so into my energy. And he was like, and it's amazing to be around you. And I was like, you right. And it's amazing that I see that now. Because like I used to call myself, little dirt old toy. I am. I am. I am that I am. And I ain't have to hide myself. But I did. And the fact that I'm out here speaking in front of these people and I'm doing that shit so boldly and I don't care what nobody say. I got people that want to listen to my story. I got people that want to sit around me and hear me talk. God is putting me in position and I'm here for it. Only thing I do is I am so appreciative. And even though the person that didn't see me when I wanted him to see me, I'm glad because I'm appreciative. I appreciate you. Because without even meeting you, I wouldn't have never been able to sit right where I'm at. Because all I wanted to do is see God again. That's exactly what He's making me do. Sit next to Him. And that kingdom is opening up for me. But see, he ran off into some materialistic shit that was limited. And God is opening up doors that is limitless for me. But it's like I see me now. It's a blessing that I see me. It's a blessing to be self-aware of who you really are and your calling and your purpose. Cause all I kept doing was doing. And now I'm seeing. Cause he kept saying, keep going toward you. I'm gonna do some things for you. I'm gonna open up some big doors for you. And I was like, when? That's all I kept doing, y'all. Y'all just don't know that shit was tough for me. It still is. For me to get on camera and speak about all my experience, it's tough for me. You know how many people look at me and call me this and call me that. But it's my life. It is me. I am who I am. And I can't help God made me the way he made me. And I will not run from me no more. I'm going to stand on my truth, and I'm going to forever stand on my truth, because my truth is what making me. You're teaching. And Spirit kept telling me that too. You're going to teach people. I was like, how? Why? That crown is heavy. It's heavy. But it's well worth it. Because I speak life into me. And the only thing I'm doing is showing people how to speak life into them. Like, I don't care who took away from you, them people was irrelevant. And how I had to learn the people was projecting. That was fearing. And the fact that I'm rising up above where I came from. You know what I'm saying? I'm making a way for me. God making a way for me and my babies. And all the times that I helped, I was helping people when I ain't have, and then the times that I felt like I needed help and people couldn't help me, it's like God making it, he just replenishing everything that I lost. And all the people that prayed against me, he gonna replenish everything that I lost. And all the people that didn't believe in me, he gonna replenish everything that I lost. And it's gonna be right in front of their eyes. That's why he kept saying, I'm preparing the table, Toya, I'm preparing the table. I was like, man, come on with it. For some reason, I felt like I had to rush. But I feel like right now, everything is happening right on time. It's on time. Everything is unfolding on time. Only thing I had to do was unlearn a lot of things, and I had to go back and relearn and really see me. And all the people that I put on my list that said that I was going to help do this, y'all going to come with me, and I was going to take this person, I was going to take that person. God had to see I was going to do this alone. And it's okay that I had to be alone, because I am not around any fake or phony people. People that was only there to have their hand out, and it's like God just making a way for me and all my riches, all my blessings. It's for me. And I had to see that I was worthy enough for everything that God is about to bless me with, and is blessing me with. I was in my own way, y'all. And the more I was up here going through this journey, and it was getting so tough, and I was like, why my family ain't here? Why this person ain't there? Why this person ain't there? Why I got to do this by myself, God? God said, you ain't by yourself. I'm with you. And I was like, man, come on with it. Because the more I sit up here and speak about how God with me, it might look like he ain't with me, but he with me every step of the goddamn way. That's my motherfucking story. And I'm paving a way. Little dirty old Toya paving a way. And all I had to do was keep going. Keep doing. And I kept smiling through my pain. I kept smiling through my pain. Child boo. But I don't like being weak. I don't like crying. I don't like doing none of that shit. But you know what? Sometimes you have to learn that, remove crying removes a lot of that stagnant energy. Because y'all, when I say I was fighting, I was fighting. I was really fighting me. I was really being my own worst enemy, because I was too busy trying to make somebody see. And it's like the more I kept doing it, God kept blessing me with gifts over and over, and I kept getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and I still didn't stop to see me, because I had a point to fucking prove. But why am I proving a point to somebody that don't even see their own worth? And how and why would I want to keep rising up that scale and pulling somebody along that still don't see their own worth? That's why I say I appreciate this twin flame journey. It was kind of funny that the guy that I was on the interview with got the same name as my motherfucking twin. Same name. I know, right? I appreciate you. I appreciate the glow up is real. They say pain hurts, beauty hurts. That shit hurt. But see, it ain't do nothing but make me too. And the only thing I did was learn my lesson. So now when I go to where I'm heading, I know not to let them people come and sit next to me no more. You can't come sit next to me. And I ain't trying to be fun and I ain't trying to be cocky, but my energy is very precious. My time is too. And as well as my blessings. And all the things that I spoke about and me speaking life over me and me still, and I speak life into people that sit next to me. They're a blessing to me. And the more I keep believing in me and then I show them that they can believe too, these people are manifesting too. The people that's on my team. Because it's all about you believing or you knowing that you're worthy enough. And I wouldn't wish this dark part on nobody, but it's what they call shadow work, but it's really you just seeing you and you knowing that you are worthy enough to be praised. Because God is doing a good job praising me, taking me, lift me up out of that dark energy that I was in, and he sent me in front of people that got some credentials, some people that got some whatever about themselves, some weight about themselves, while I was up here trying to prove myself to bitty ass people that didn't even see themselves. And that was my darkest part I had to face within me, that I actually was being a clown. They said it's called accountability, and I had to be accountable for the things that I was doing. I was too busy trying to take people along with me that wasn't going to be nothing but a dead weight to me. And then I had to release them, and God kept saying, once you release them, you're going to be free. And now I am free. And I'm free to do what I want. And I ain't got to answer to nobody. And all I do right now is while I'm walking on this journey, and I said, God, I'm just going to let you have your way. And that's exactly what he's doing. Blessing me left and right. And even when I had to move about the house, I was too afraid to get up out of the house because I said, God, I don't want to do this by myself. But he said, you don't need them. You got me. And that's all I kept hearing this morning. He was like, you got me, you got me, you got me. And I was like, God, but you got me up here. I'm in this little place right here. I ain't even got no house, man. I'm in this extended stay. And I was like, God, come on now. You told me to come. You going to have to give me my house. All this stuff going to come in due time. Because he preparing me for my permanent. And this right here ain't my permanent residence. Because it's going to be some higher places that he going to take me. He already told me where I'm going. So the only thing I got to do is be patient. It's coming. And just keep knowing who I am and keep walking the way he want me to walk. I am his child. But I am a teacher as well. And the fact that I had to see that I am a teacher. I'm teaching. And I'm teaching me too, because I'm still a student. And I'm still learning. That's why I be blown when I speak life into me, when my prayers get answered. That's what I'm talking about, girl, how patient, but your patience is the key. Because your timing ain't his timing. Because you got to work through all your flaws before he puts you up somewhere. All your blemishes, he cleaning you out. So you got to have patience in order for you to heal. It takes time. But see, I didn't see that. All I kept saying, I want to prove it. I want to prove it. But see, that's why I was fucking up at. I kept trying to prove shit to other people. They trying to say I ain't this. They trying to look at me like I'm that. They trying to do this. They trying to do that. That's exactly why I kept doing all that screenshot and doing this and that. My energy speaks for me. I ain't got to prove myself to nobody because I am that I am. Yeah, so we can be ready because my little gullible ass kept, every time I got a blessing, I kept trying to get to this person and that person something. See the fact that I was worthy for everything that he, because of my background and where I came from and all this and the things that I did in my life to fuck it up. Nah, I ain't fuck it up. I just made my story. Yo, the lesson I had, girl, them lessons. And that's the only reason I was sitting up there crying. Man, I couldn't. When I was talking to Shay, I was like, man, it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing. It wasn't no tears of sadness. It was the tears of joy because I didn't believe in me. And I remember I used to talk about it. And now I'm walking in that energy. Gratitude. I'm walking in that energy. I'm walking in that energy. I'm stepping. I'm a big step. I posted that too. I'm a big step. I'm making big noise. I hear me loud and clear. And for the ones that was laughing, they gonna be the one gonna be ridiculed in the end. Y'all thought that shit was funny. It was. He tried to call me crazy, and that's why God did. Every time I say something, he keep making all my prophecies come to pass. Boom, 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 boom. But y'all say prophets to somebody else. I am that. Y'all don't know who God come and ordained to do this and do that. And I remember this guy yesterday gonna tell me to my Jesus not gonna be happy with you. I said, baby, do you even know Jesus? You trying to come and tell me what Jesus is God? First of all, you don't know who God ordained to do this, and they go a butterfly. They don't know who God come and do take to do this and do that, but you had the nerve. He had the nerve to come tell me what I'm doing. You going to hell. Baby, you don't know what God calling, what journey I have to take, and how God is how God is taking me down my journey. They don't know that, but so many people so quick to throw the Bible at you, but they don't even know the words in the Bible. They don't resonate with it, really. You ain't connected to God. You connected to them words, but I connect to God. I hear Him speaking our ways. That's all He had to do was cleanse me up and show me, Toya, you are who you are. And when you hear me speaking, I listen. I do hear. I listen to every word God is telling me. Now I do. Because that's why I was so lost before. I wouldn't listen. I was being hard-headed. Like, they kept calling me hard-headed. I was like, what y'all mean? Because I wouldn't listen. I kept trying to get in my own way. And then I was too busy trying to help and see the good in everybody that didn't even see the good in themselves. Even though everybody got the potential to be right, they choose not to. And I kept falling because they became my anchor. But now I had to get out my own way and allow God to come and take the way and show me the way, without the weight being on me. Now I move so freely. I move when God tell me to move. I listen when God tell me to listen. God is my best friend. And ain't nobody going to be able to take that away from me. Because when I needed somebody and nobody in the flesh was out, God ain't never leave me. And when I talk about my spirit team, they are what helped me open that door back to me, tapping back into them and me speaking them. Yup. Somebody else told me that too when I was on TikTok. She was like, girl, you are the truth. I said, I know that. I mean, I've been saying that I am the truth. But when I was saying that, I had to remind myself who I was. It wasn't me to sound cocky. It wasn't for me to sound cocky. It was just me remembering who I am. I am the truth. I am the truth. The truth is all behind me, all the things, all my flaws, and I ain't covering up none of that shit. Because at the end of the day, my blemishes is not what's making me. That don't take away from me. And that's why I hid myself, because of my blemishes, my flaws, and I'm this, how people say you got to be that. You don't know who God chooses to do what He wants you to do. All I did was be obedient, and I'm still being obedient. That's why He blessed me the way He blessed me. And like He kept telling me, the best is yet to come, and I'm waiting still. I'm waiting. I ain't gonna push it no more. I ain't gonna try to do it because that's where I kept messing up at too. I kept trying to be, you know how when you want to do something with somebody else, I kept depending on people. I wasn't depending on God. And my mama kept saying all the time, you need to stop being so codependent on people and depend on God. And when I used to be codependent on her, she was like, God gonna take me away one day, and you ain't gonna have nobody but to depend on but Him. And it's like now I gotta walk through that. Even though my mama's still here, like I can't depend on my mama no more. Only thing I can depend on is God, and that's what I'm doing, depending on what He's saying and how He's leading me. It's just all a journey to me. And the shit, it get real hard sometimes. It get really hard because that's me resisting the change. But I had to change. I had to become a butterfly. I really am. And then I had to do it on account of myself and not of others. Because that was my problem. Self, when I used to be so lost. And I was like, girl, you got to give me a break. Because when I was in that energy, I didn't know no better. And now I'm learning better. So, I mean, she won't let me build that up. But it's okay, because then at the end of the day, I'm doing my job to correct the things that I've done. And she gonna have to become accountable too on the energy that she's on. I'm not gonna keep fighting with her, and I'm not gonna fight with her. you know Only thing I could do is just turn her around. Yo, the girl I like that night, did y'all see that butterfly that was flying around me, that big blue and black one? But I just know it's a blessing, though. I just know it's a blessing. And see, I know I ain't the only type of person that was trying to prove themselves to somebody, because I know I spoke to another person who said she was doing that till she saw herself. Now, that woman was anointed. She's anointed. And the fact that her background kept her from in hiding, I was like, girl, you better get up out of that hiding shit. As powerful as you are. And when that woman was speaking to me the whole time she was talking, I had chills running down my spine, but she wanted to speak to God. And she called me. Because you tapped in. When you tapped in like that, God healing process that you forget to heal. Because life got a way of beating your ass, and life got a way of making you forget who you are. But at the end of the day, I remember now. And it's a blessing. So tomorrow I will be posting my interview with me and Casey. Yeah, me and Casey. And on the Toya show. Because we was talking about Z spirits. And I wasn't even scared to talk about the spirits. It's like I was talking to my homeboy. My homeboy. Yeah. Y'all out of him. I had him laughing the whole time. I had me a good old time. Still in shock. I'm still in shock. I'm still in awe. Y'all just wait. Just wait. The best is yet to come. KC and Toya. No, it's Toya and KC, baby. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Like he said, the Toya show with KC. Okay. Add him to the bag. He to the bag. The real one. The real one. Good, let me stop. Because you're going to make me be paid up here. And I'm trying to get up out of that energy. But it is facts, though. It is facts. It's facts. Toya featuring KC. Yeah. 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 Girl, don't do that. Don't do that. I know, right? Girl, me too. The Toya show. You right. You motherfucking right. I'm glad you thought that KC shit out them. Yeah, but he was just a stepping stone. That's all. You had to step on your enemies. Let me stop, because you ain't my enemy. You still my blessing. He still my blessing. I ain't gonna talk shit. At the end of the day, I'm not. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about, you guys. 3322 with just on my clock. I'm gonna post that. We had us a good old time. I knew they were gonna bring me back. I had a feeling. I was like, Spirit, you better bring me back. He brought me back too. And they're gonna bring me back again too. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. Oh, I gotta listen to that song. Cause it probably got a message in there for me, honey. I'm gonna be somebody's nightmare. On my dream. Their nightmare is they slip on me. Now that's some shit. Let me go. Y'all enjoy y'all day.